Face Pachado, what the
Left.
fuck? Oh shit. Anyway, how are we on this? We need to get on this. Indeed. Um,
I hear you, but that's
I'm
what
about
makes
to mail
people.
every.
He was like, "No, why should be dead? Lewis is a bad DM. That shouldn't have happened." You're right.
Oh, you want to lose to pull the trigger more in the first one fight too. You should have killed Kai.
Hey man, if you want to save your mate, where the hell is Antonio? Is he coming or not?
No, this is his third week being
I've
missing.
never seen a character try to kill themselves so much, but
Yeah, that nigga is
hard
probably
to
going.
do.
He
He's not
said
going
it.
through a divorce or
He
something,
said
right?
it. He did. He tried it in that. And I have it recorded too. I gotta find it. Uh, right after that big argument you all had with the with him learning with Claudius learning about who he really was, and he had to come out. And then you guys had a huge argument. And then right when you guys found
Who, me?
Jerobe, that old man that was living in the mountains, he was crazy. He believed he was a king, and
Yeah, that's to do with the dragon.
Oh,
yeah,
We
you.
thought he was crazy until you fucking charmed the goddamn dragon.
oh
No. What happened was the dragon was attacking him. It was a dragon. It was a spawn of Hookface, one of Hookface's kids.
We're gonna kill it.
You were gonna kill it, but he kept it. And then you found out that he ended up charming it. He ended up getting it under his control
no,
because he was
we
flying
paralyzed it.
around Cauldron trying to help you guys fight off the Demodons. He's like, I must
Yeah.
protect my
We
kingdom
paralyzed it. That's when I
because
did
he
that
believes
previous
it because he's deranged. He thinks he's a king and you guys were subjects, and he rules the realm. And then he wanted a steed. So instead of
Yeah,
killing the
he's a
red dragon,
bad.
because you guys left, you're like, are you sure you're okay with him? He's like, yeah, I got this covered. Don't worry about this dragon. You guys left, and what he did was he ended up making the red
This
dragon
was
his
Kai.
steed. So
No,
now,
that was
so now the
that
king
bug.
has a steed. He's riding around on the red dragon. But yeah, no, if your characters ever want to see him, he's still in
I'm
the same
surprised that
spot.
dragon has been eating him.
He's a bard.
I'm surprised he became dragon food.
For sure, though. Are you like eating the mic? Because I don't hear you. Like,
Oh, my bad. I think
so
so.
there we go.
There we go. Yeah, I thought he became like dragon food. I mean, it's a red
Wait,
dragon.
so the dragon became his steed.
Your
I
character,
don't know how.
he did. Your
Unless the
characters
Okay.
never
dragon is
really
crazy
inquired
too.
about it.
What is it?
You were just happy he was there to like help fight because that's what he was doing. He flew in like my kingdom shall never fall. He started fighting with the red dragon.
Well, I figured that dragon learned his lesson not to fuck with us.
Your
We
best
kind of
guess
KO'd
was
it
he
like in less than
charmed the
2 rounds. He's
dragon.
like,
That
if
was
he
your
comes
best
fuck with us,
guess
he's
because
gonna
the
get
guy
killed.
had magic, and he would like. Your characters knew he would place illusions sometimes around the area, like as he was talking, to like make what he was saying actually look like the scene he was projecting. He was like an actor in a play, but he actually believed what it seemed like he believed what everything he was saying, even though
Like it was a bard set?
yeah, he was Bard, yeah.
It's like that. It's like that guy that's a. It's like that guy that's a king in The Walking Dead.
Oh, King Ezekiel.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has that
it's
tiger
like him,
Sheba.
but he
That
can,
shit
Yeah,
died.
the
That shit died,
but
though.
he actually, unlike him, he's not doing it as an
Yeah,
act. And for some reason, he ended up actually believing his own shit. So he's got a form of madness, pretty much. But
Yo,
characters
King
don't know
Ezekiel
why.
was
You
the
don't know
truth, though.
exactly
That
what
yeah, he
nigga
happened.
is.
But
I love that
He's
character.
not talking about freaking what you call it, Ali Marcus. So it's not stemming. It's not stemming
yeah,
from that.
your characters are like, well, he hasn't said anything
man,
about Eddie
Marvel.
Marcus or smoking eyes yet, so it ain't that.
Yeah, that's why we left him at. Yeah,
But anyway,
My nigga Addy
I
Marcus.
mean, if we hear he's doing some killer clown type shit later on, then we gotta definitely do something about that.
what was I going?
But
Where was I going with that?
he
Oh,
been a malevolent
so it was there that your characters
Antonio.
it was there that while your characters were fighting the red dragon. That's when you could hear him you could see him and hear him in the video. He's like, well, Kai's had enough of this. He's just gonna run over there and jump off the cliff or some shit. He tried to kill his character. He tried to have his character commit suicide.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I do remember hearing that. You
No,
guys.
yeah, he tried it several times to try to kill Kai off. But it's so funny. There's a group dynamic that is so easy to control his character. Like if he tried to kill himself, somebody would interfere.
I don't know, though. Shit was funny to me. I was like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. He said, I'm going to jump off the cliff. That's it. Pull the trigger, Lewis. You're soft,
Right.
Lewis. Pull the trigger.
That
You
was
don't kill
always his
characters.
that was always his line.
You're soft. I
You're
remember that.
soft, Lewis. You need to pull the trigger. You never pull the trigger.
You're soft.
And
You never kill characters.
you know what the
Pull the
irony,
trigger.
you know what the irony is and all that. And I think I told him this too. I was like, well, you know what? You created the monster. I pulled the trigger, and it ended up on you. Think about it.
Damn, son. Damn. Why you gotta go so hard?
Shit,
Why you gotta be so cruel?
well, that pull the trigger talk. I pulled it on him real quick.
Why you gotta be so cruel?
All
Look at
right,
that.
why
Kai
don't you quit?
became a
Actually,
monster, and he's still alive.
I kicked him
Nobody
out the
pulled the
first
trigger.
time. Who made him quit the second? Darren made him quit. Because
I didn't make anybody quit anything,
Darren
first
straight
off.
up was
Don't put my
like,
name in.
Darren finally got to the bottom of it. He was just like, yo, all this complaint, why don't you just quit? And he was like, fine, I'll quit. I'm like, really? I was like, really? You quit? Are you just saying that, or you mean
I
it?
was like, all right.
Like, I need to know either way.
Yeah, nigga.
He's like, I'm
I'm
and then
just,
that's when it was
you know,
like,
if
that's
you have
when
a problem,
it
just
said,
quit, nigga. Like, what's the big
he said
deal?
Matt Samuel left the chat room. I'm like, all right, he's serious. All right, I sent Claudius.
I was like, oops.
I sent Claudius's character sheet. I sent Darren. I sent you, Cynthia, and Valeno. I honestly don't have Antonio's email all this time. I've been sending him his shit through Facebook.
A new character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, new character shit, nigga?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, why you gotta put that extra name in it, Louis? Nigga, I should be level 18. I don't know why you put level 16.
Haha. You're level
You got a plus
16.
2
We're
to
level
say that level
18.
I
adjustment.
know, Louis joked me.
I yoked you. You yoked yourself.
That's still levels, nigga. Level 18.
This guy said I yoked.
Man, some templates are so tempting, but at the same time, I want my levels.
So it's all my levels. Can I have a level?
I'll take a template when I'm a retired character. Like, oh, I'm so-and-so. Because I know I'm not playing that character anymore. Yeah, retired.
Who? What character?
Check my words. I think you fucked it up.
What character?
Louis, you messed my saves up. Need to look at that.
What?
I did not mess your saves up.
Just making sure.
I know.
Does that EC include Barkskin or no?
No.
How long have we been adventuring for?
No, okay.
Since chapter 1. Has a year passed yet or no?
Let me go look.
57.
Yeah. Since chapter 1.
This nigga's made the Saint all condensed. This is kidding.
What's up?
Shit is so little.
What is? What are you talking about?
The Saint, it's all condensed. Like, it doesn't even look like I got Saint. It's like, why's my cast level 12?
It's all condensed. For what? Because you got Mage Slayer. It knocks
You
your
got
spell
cast
like
level 12?
knocks your spell like abilities down by -4 castle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mage Slayer.
It's not good. About to change that, Louis. Let's get rid of that. I'm playing.
Chapter 1 started
Nice.
Jeez, chapter 1 started in Markanoff the 20th. So October
Oh, so let's see.
20th. And it hasn't even been a full year yet. Your characters are in.
Oh, it hasn't?
No. Right now, it's Kythorn the 10th, but if we say 60 days later, it's 2 months later. Kythorn, Flame Rule, Eliasius. It's 2 months away from being so it's been 10 months.
Yes.
Characters have been going at this for 10 months.
Okay. Wow.
Louis, think you messed up my stun DC. don't think you had the +2 from Saint.
Yes, I did. No, I did. Because
Okay.
I remember reading the Saint and I saw that +2. I had to go through everything. I had +2 on all that.
Yeah, man, just making sure, nigga. Just making sure, dog. You know, checking my P's and crossing my I's or something.
What's half your levels? That's DC 18 plus your wisdom makes it 28. It should be 30. Say 30? No, not even 30. I think it's 32 because you got the fucking gloves. Yeah, 32.
Yeah, it's 32.
Oh, motherfucker. I don't like
That don't. So AC is 57. I want to see a ghost try and touch me, son. I should be like, what the fuck?
Oh, the touch AC. I was looking at the touch. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even do touch attacks in this motherfucker. This is so stupid. Try to do a touch
Damn,
attack.
my spellcraft is insane. It's 37 base.
You got spellcraft.
37 base. You add the sigil 39,
I was gonna say you can start
and then
casting.
you add that cantrip spell I got 41.
Oh my god,
I could get spellcraft up to 41. Like,
you can cast your epic. You cast
Start the epic level
You
spells
can
for
cast epic
sure.
spells now. DC 50, DC 55, shit like that.
oh yeah, you need a high spellcraft to cast epic spells, right?
Why you got me out like that, bitch?
For real, son. This dude can cast epic level spells now, son. For my first epic spell,
Yeah, what?
casting Greater Mage Armor on Mesor, plus
Yeah.
30 AC,
God.
Plus what?
There's an epic spell
plus
like that?
22 AC.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
I
Yeah,
think
there is. I
I
think
know
it's one of
there's a
those old
spell like
school,
that.
I think it gives you like 20
What's it called?
Like,
It's
that's
called
a,
Epic Mage Armor or some shit like that. It's like plus 20.
Greater Mage Armor.
It's called Greater Mage Armor?
I think so.
That's a weird
It
name.
gives you like plus 20 to armor. I don't know if it's greater. I think it's
I
Epic
know what you're
Mage
talking
Armor.
about. I've
but
seen it.
yeah,
It's
that's
plus
what
20 armor.
I
76
think it's one of the original epic spells.
Plus 20 armor bonus. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm nothing to cry home about. I mean,
There's an epic spell that makes
it's
you
kind of, to be honestly, I think it's a whack spell because at epic level, yeah, I think it's a whack spell because at epic level, you got creatures that got plus 60 to hit. So, like 20
I mean,
to AC is
if
not
you're
really
fighting
gonna.
those creatures, but if you're
At epic
going
level,
around regular people, regular life,
yeah.
you're a
At,
god
at
now. You're
epic
like,
level, yeah.
you can't
Right.
hurt me. I run like 5 kingdoms now. Like what the?
Yeah.
Then those people summon a fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
summon
At
Cthulhu.
epic level, at epic level, you need people like with 500 HP or plus. Yeah, for real.
cast Street Strike and hit your ass and then you dead.
Yeah, True Strike only gives you plus 20 to hit.
Yeah, but that nullifies that plus 20 you got.
Well, yeah.
I thought there was an epic spell that was like stronger than True Strike. I think it
You
gave
got
like
big.
plus 50 to hit.
I'll just grapple his ass. That shit don't work against grapple. I'll grapple you.
Freedom of movement. Were you grappling?
Probably a feat. I think there's an epic level feats that lets you bypass armor or some shit. Fighter feat.
Getting tired of these fucking freedom of movement bullshit.
I think it's safe to say there's a cheese fry.
That's like that says a cheeseberry cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there's a cheese, there's a
Mm-hmm. A counter cheese.
Where there's a cheese, there's a way.
There's always a counter cheese.
That's what Itachi said.
Actually, if I were ever to consider like epic
Oh
level
yeah,
spells,
Tachi did say something like that.
It's not even tilted.
yeah, the epic level spell that I'm interested in the future is that spell that they got in Silvery Moon. What do they call that spell around Silvery Moon? What do they call it? That should be high, but that should hold.
Let's see, my first epic level feat would be, if I'm an epic level, it would have to be epic True Strike. I mean, epic, what is it? Epic Key, whatever. But then the one I really want is infinite deflection.
pick that.
and laser deflection.
The fuck is that?
I couldn't get it to
That
stop
was so
rolling
godly.
gear. It wouldn't. They're like the rolliest dice ever. Good luck. Good luck.
Wait, let me see.
I stacked it on top of
The rolliest dice
the
ever.
level. Dude,
Wow,
they're
this
mad
is,
rollies.
yo,
It's
it's
mad
not that, no.
This nigga
Here,
said the
Shitty is not-
rolliest
try
dice
this.
ever.
12 sides are the shittiest like die ever.
It tilted, hold on. It's
I never heard that before, but like these niggas, this shit is yo, Lewis smart.
We're rolling at the same time. Why are you getting these low ass numbers?
It is
Yo, my CMD is 67.
9.
Pachada, you hear me? Pachada.
What was that there?
My CMD is 67.
What? 67.
Niggas try to do a combat maneuver to me. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, if I were to polymorph into like a dragon and cast True Strike, I still won't be able to.
Nigga, an octopus wouldn't even be able to CMD me. It'd be like, an octopus would be like, grapple. I'm like, nope. Nah, nigga, stop. Stop. You know,
Fucking CMD is
how many arms you got?
retarded.
That's crazy. 67. Holy shit.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god.
67?
And what's your AC? What's your regular AC?
So Cynthia for her HP.
With no buffs, 52.
Got a 6 and a 7.
That's crazy.
And Bark's getting 57.
You got a what?
What skin? 57? What?
Bark skin, you know, when I do that bark skin.
Oh, yeah.
That was the 57.
What's your HP?
Just to get my HP, hold on. I gotta look. Ain't nothing high. 152.
Not bad.
Yo, Lewis, don't I got spell resistance? Oh, yeah, I do.
You do. Trash got
This guy became Super Mesor now. Super Mess.
Trash got
Mighty
67 to grapple. That shit still needs a 10 or higher to grapple fucking Metzger.
Yeah. How much HP does a Trash have?
He's too.
Wow.
That's stupid. 525.
That was a lot.
I know they have a high regeneration.
They regenerate 40 every fucking turn.
We can take it.
He said we could take it.
Oh, it regenerates 48.
40.
We can take it.
Yeah, we could actually, I think. Yeah.
I think we could do it.
How much HP it has?
Yo, Lewis, I want you to do that. I want you at the end of the campaign, right? We're done with it, right? Let's just take our characters and fight it to rats. Let's see how we
do so
do.
many spells and reflects magic on top of it.
Meaning you can't cast spells at it.
No,
Yeah, it does.
buff you.
Yeah, well,
Buff your people.
We have
any Evoker will have problems with a Terras, but not a Conjurer.
No, I say you could buff. Yeah, I say you if you spellcasters could.
This is fucking Claudius we're talking about.
Spellcasters that would have problems with it. Because we don't cast spells that target shit like I'm saying.
Nah, we won't. We could contain it. I'll make a gigantic wall of force around his ass. That's a game.
Him, but just not
probably drown it. Can they drown? Can they drown? We'll probably. Yeah, we can defeat it. Yeah, we might just drown it.
Right.
We'll make
we can't beat. We're not gonna.
We can drown that shit. Yeah. And then I know like
we're gonna do that. That's stupid.
I know it's a finishing touch. I know it's a finishing touch.
He was
you need
built to go toe to toe. That's dumb. I'd rather just
for real, man.
deal with him some other
and it has an intelligence of 3.
So. Yeah, just throw his ass in the pit trap.
Yeah. The biggest weakness I think is the intelligence.
Done deal. That's fine.
Yeah, pit trap, fucking drown that shit.
Pit trap, mudslide, tears to the stomach.
Or put in suspend the animation or something. Amber sarcophagus.
Yeah, we got ways. We do it like.
And then have Cynthia send him to another dimension and game over.
Well, we don't want to target him. So it's
we won't. Even if we can't kill him, we'll send him to another dimension. Game over.
That's why I go toe to toe with him. Like I figured that shit out.
We'll do like Godzilla, man. Like entrap it under the sea. Put in Atlantis. Guard this shit. The sea elves.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, look at this sheet. What the hell is this?
It would be of a challenge because we got one less member. That means it'll just be Velatinum, Cynthia, Sino, Messer, and Claudius. 5-man team.
Well, I got damage reduction 10, so that should help.
You're fast too, because I know they're pretty fast.
I got damage reduction 10 and the HP regen 10, so
Could it swallow you whole? Probably swallow you whole.
No, it has to be the grapple check, and then I can get out with a roll from C&D, so I'm not really worried.
And then you can always dimension door out of there, too.
And I beat the shit out of his stomach. I was sitting there, I remember me in the acid. I'm just sitting there and started beating his stomach.
Yeah.
That nigga was spitting me out like, no.
What about, how about this? 2 Tarask.
Yeah, okay, we'll be dead.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be pretty difficult.
Well, what am I immune to? Acid, cold, electricity, and petrification attacks. I think I could take on motherfucking, not Gratz. What's that nigga name? Demogorgon.
Demogorgon from the Upside Down.
This guy's name. Demogorgon.
I'm immune to petrification, nigga. With them gaze attacks, fuck you, nigga.
Who's stronger, Demogorgon or Automarcus?
Demogorgon or what?
Who's stronger, Automarcus or Demogorgon?
I would give it Demogorgon.
Or Addy Marcus.
Or Artie Marcus.
Addy Marcus.
Demogorgon goes twice.
Demogorgon is the prince of demons.
This nigga has 2 turns. I should know. I tried to fight him.
What?
Addy Marcus is the demon prince of madness. He got beat by Gratz.
Yo, I don't think if they made Addy Marcus' stats as strong as Demogorgon's, I'd be very surprised. That nigga's just a fallen angel. That's it. Like, he should not be.
Demogorgon, Gratz, and
yeah, they're like, aren't they like not
Demogorgon? Demogorgon, Gratz, and Orcus are the 3 strongest at the top.
There's like, I think the only thing stronger than them are those things.
Yeah, I think didn't they used to be one guy?
Obyrus?
The Obyrus, yeah, because they were like, I think the Obyrus came first, and then
the Obyrus came first, and then the demons came after.
Right.
The Obyrus, there's not many left, but they.
What about Demogorgon versus?
Powerful, yeah.
Yo, what about that Vrock type of fucking
Pazriel?
Pazuzu.
He's got like 3, 4 different names.
I think I call him Pazriel.
They said
can Pazriel take Addy Marcus?
They said Pazriel might have actually been an Obyrith lord who evolved into a demon prince, but
how would that be evolved?
But he doesn't have the Tanari subtype, so it's like a clue that he was once an Obyrith lord. There's some, I don't know. There's some.
Demogorgon versus Mephistopheles.
He's an Obyrith lord, but he's also not a Tanari. Like he's not an Obyrith or Tanari. Like he's neither for some reason. They say he used to be Obyrith, but there's like some.
Yeah, Lewis, can we get a baby?
When I was reading his stuff, they kept like insinuating that he was before the time of the demons,
but not an Obyrith. That's weird.
He doesn't have the subtitle. He doesn't have. I don't know. They put this mystery around him for some reason, like he's some kind of primordial demon.
I'm waiting to see a Baylor Tanari, son. I'm gonna see one of those.
I think she has a veil.
No, she wasn't Obyrith. She was what the fuck? Looked like she had a veil and shit. That was the mother of demons.
Yeah, the mother of demons has a veil. And if she lifts the veil, you see her face, she'll automatically die.
Yeah, it was the mother of demons. She's Gratch's mother.
Yeah.
She's like, she's
Raph's grandma.
Raph's grandma.
It's so dope. So, Raph's grandma's godmother. Raph's grandma is the mother of demons. How dope is that, son? Get wrecked, son. Come from a long line of badasses. Get wrecked.
Yo, I think I can. Yo, Lewis, I think I can actually. I think I can solo a Baylor Tanari.
You're fucking stupid. There's no way.
Baylor?
Unless I can.
A Baylor
be crazy. I think
Baylor's strong.
Yeah.
How are you gonna deal with EX?
What is he got?
Baylor's gonna have a problem.
EX fly.
I can't hear you because they're making sound.
I mean, I don't think they have wish like Pit Fiends, but
I can fly too.
Alright, but they got Dispel Magic, you don't. And
their fly is EX. You can't defend it.
Yeah, that's true.
That'll wreck you, dude.
They got a whole bunch of spells.
They got too much spell-like abilities. They'll beat the shit out of you.
On top of that, they're very strong.
Let me see.
I mean, if he goes in melee with
you, they got Firestorm. I can't. That ain't gonna do nothing.
If he goes in melee with you, then you can hurt him.
Yeah, he gonna lose. But if that nigga flies over.
Baylor's. They gonna fight you like that.
They're pretty smart. Don't they got like 20 intelligence?
They're gonna get you.
Man, I'm looking at it right now from Pathfinder 1. The niggas look ridiculous.
That Baylor gonna dispel everything on you, then come up and roll
Why
up.
they always cheesing the spellcasting, dumb?
That's pretty much how that fight gonna go. So.
Nah, he would beat me because he has power where it's done. That's why. Nah, he has power where it's done, so he would beat me.
Yeah, but even that's not an automatic win.
Yeah,
Man, they got some good
save
save
has
too.
to be at a certain level for it to work.
Your HP might be too high for that.
And then so it's like he still have to hurt you first to stun you.
No, it has to be above 151. It has to be above 151. So he has to hit me once, and then he can stun me with power and stuff.
He hits him once.
Yeah, he got a Vorpal Unholy Longsword.
Then he can lay waste to Metzler after that. First thing he'll do is fucking destroy his fucking item.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I get a spell
take all that
resistance.
magic shit off you, son.
Eco Casa.
He's smart enough to know. He'd be like, I'm having problems hitting this motherfucker. It's probably his items that are gonna need to go first.
Yeah, take all that shit off.
Drop his AC hard enough. He'll be like,
Yeah, he could do greater than spell magic at will.
He'll be like, I've been living millennia. Every monk I face got these braces of armor. I need to fucking destroy those shits first.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
then I'll fuck his robes up.
Yo,
every time I played a
yo, they could do. They could do greater.
Are you kidding me?
They could do greater than spell magic at will. Just spam that shit. Greater than spell magic over and over again.
Every time I played a Muskie, I was like, yo, I don't care.
Oh, he can easily dispel one of the items. You're right. Yeah.
That's what I can say. He just dispel shit out. Like, when I played a Muskie, I was like, yo, I don't care if your ring was mundane. It could be your wedding band. I don't care. That shit get sundered if you're an enemy.
Oh, he's got greater. He's got greater dispel, and
you got braces.
He can probably quicken it.
Headband.
Oh, it's over.
He got greater dispel at will. At will.
It's like
yo, he can cast that all day long.
He'll dispel the shit out of you, and he has EX fly, and your flight is magical, so you won't ever be able to close a distance. He'll strip you naked and then rape you.
He got 90 feet fly speed. That's more speed than Metzler got.
That was a basic tactic.
He'll outfly him and just dispel every.
That's a basic tactic. That's a no-brainer.
He got a CMD. He got a CMD of 54.
He could summon.
He got a CMD of 54.
Nigga, that's not that much to me.
Another Baylor.
I don't think Baylor would.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. They don't like doing that.
No, they wouldn't.
If we're going,
it's a lower demon. I think they could summon.
No, they can summon another Baylor.
You know,
he'll summon another Baylor.
Right. I ain't gonna die full of pride.
He'll be like, that'll be double the greater dispels, double the attacks, double everything. You fighting two of them now, like.
Yeah, but it kind of with another Baylor wouldn't help him. He'd be like, "Nigga, you bitch, you lose to Immortals. Go ahead and die. You don't take the
I mean,
yo, even if you kill Baylor, if you within his melee reach, it's 100 points of damage.
No, that's reflex. I'll pass that.
You'll pass that. Yeah, you'll pass that. DC 33.
Assuming he doesn't have his robes destroyed, don't they?
They got improved.
Don't they give +5 resistance? Was it your robes or your cloak?
Even then, I'll take half, and I take half from.
That's right.
No, listen, I'll take half, and I got 10 fire resistance.
If he fails, he still takes 50.
He just got to get your HP below. He just got to get your HP below 100. He could spam power word stun.
I was gonna say he could spam.
He got power word stun also.
That shit is good.
You could do it at will. Yeah, it's just like the greater spell magic hit you once and then just power stun.
Hit you with a range attack right quick. Now that your AC's dropped, stun you and then that's it.
Nah, Baylor looks too dangerous, man, to solo. Nah, that shit looks too dangerous to solo. I wouldn't even do it as a wizard either. Hell no. You gotta have a whole bunch of.
If I had Claudius with me, me and Claudius could do it.
Oh my.
Yeah, but Claudius wouldn't be fair though. He'll fucking summon like a mini army and shit.
Oh my god, nigga.
Proven invincibility. Yo, that dude has a lot. Yo, that's a worthy opponent right there. I wouldn't fuck around with that shit.
Oh, not even.
I'll summon Missile or summon Velatum. Let's go.
I think the three.
Yo, not even. Equal to caster level. Up to, not even. One spelling ability, Metzler was done. Just one.
What spell is that?
Blasphemy.
Oh,
Who is that?
shit.
Blasphemy would rip him apart instantly.
What did that do?
All those fucking
It says
debuffs
it's
in one
up to
hit.
caster level minus. No, he's
It's DC
Really?
25. DC 25.
the caster
DC
level is
25.
20, and his hit die is 16. Up to caster level -5. You'll be paralyzed and helpless for 1d10 minutes. No save.
Too many debuffs, yo. That's what's
No,
crazy.
there's no save. It works on good creatures, right?
What?
Is it good creatures? Non-evil creatures in a 40-foot radius. Yep, you're fucked. That motherfucker be like, blasphemy.
No,
He's
it's
like, oh, I can't move. I'm like, bah. It's over. One round. That's all he needs. One turn. Get off the
no. It
fuck.
says I get a will save, my G. What are you
No, you
talking
get a
about?
will save if he would have cast it
Yes,
on.
yes, I get a will save. What are you talking about?
No, read. It says if you're on your home plane when you cast a spell, non-evil extraplanar creatures within the area are instantly banished back to their home plane.
You remember because the last time we got hit with blasphemy is when we
You had a
fought.
will
It
save.
says this affects
Like if
IQ.
you were in the abyss fighting him and he did blasphemy on you, you would have to. You would be paralyzed and weakened and dazed, and if you failed your will save, you'd be sent right back to the material plane.
We did that already because we got hit by blasphemy when we fought a Sinichu.
Yeah.
What?
You don't remember? That's why I knew what the spell did.
Blasphemy fucked people.
This creature.
The Sinichu hit us with it while we were
Blasphemy is insane, bro.
Hold on,
That
let me
shit
see
has
this real
no
quick.
save. It has
Any
spell resistance.
non-evil creature.
It does have spell resistance. What's your spell resistance?
Well, it's center on the pre.
I mean, I think he could beat this. It's
Yeah, he,
1d10.
Whatever
he
my
has
level
plus.
I'm sure he
is,
could
it's
beat
my
this.
character level.
Your spell resistance is your character level? Plus 10, ain't it? It's like
Hold on, let me
26.
see this.
It needs a 6 or higher to pass.
Character level plus 10. Yeah. Yep.
He needs a 6 or higher to pass.
And Lewis, with your rolls, he'll fail.
But he'll fly away so far enough that even if he fails, he'll do it
Hold on, let
again
me see
before you
this.
even
It says this
reach
effect is
the
cool. Yeah, man, I'm not liking these little K-ass fucking moves he got. You know what? Let me click a lesser demon. How about that?
You catch up to him, he'll 5-foot blasphemy again. Like he's
But hold on.
gassed.
At some point.
He would have to have really bad luck to lose. That's basically
What's the caster level? 20? What's the caster level?
the
20?
gods would have to be on the Metzoid's side.
What's the caster level? 20?
The gods of fucking luck. Get a 6 or lower. What? The caster level's 20th. Yeah. And listen, that's just
How can he do these at will? That's
listen.
ridiculous.
That's just a
And what's Mensuar's
Without
level?
any weapons.
16?
that's just a basic Baylor. That's not one of these Baylor lords. That's not one of these what are they called? They're called nascent Baylors, where they're like on their way to becoming demon princes, but they're not there yet. You got those running around, like they got like extra unique abilities, higher hit dice.
Nigga, I didn't say all that. All right, I said
Because
regular
they have the
Baylor.
yellow name.
Right, Diablo. Right,
I
like you
thought
go
I
in.
thought that he will only be I thought he will only be weakened and
You
dazed for
got
one
your
round.
hard mode, and then you got your fucking, and then you got your what is it, hardcore mode, whatever the fuck it's called. Like you got your normal mode.
Hell mode.
Yeah, you got your normal mode Diablo, and then your
You
hell
got
mode
normal,
Diablo.
nightmare, and hell
Like
mode.
yeah, this is basic ass Baylor.
Nightmare and then hell mode. Yeah.
Try fighting a nightmare Baylor. Good luck with that. Shit has like 30, has like 60 hit dice. Castle level 40.
But he's only 4 level below.
Who?
He's only 4 level below. Wouldn't he only be just dazed and weakened
No, it says castle level up to.
for blasphemy? Am I reading it wrong?
Yeah.
He's only 4 levels below
Up to
a
caster
level.
level -5. So anywhere up to 20 -5. Maybe I am reading it wrong. I think you're
Ain't I
right.
18 though?
Up to caster level.
But he's 16. He's minus
No,
4.
16.
I'm
So all
18.
right.
He's
So
minus 4, not
it
minus
would be
5.
15. He would be. So he's only weakened and dazed. His strength score would decrease.
Yeah.
By
If he was
2d6
15 or down, he'd be screwed. Only weakened and dazed for 1 round, so he could survive.
Strength would drop by 2d6.
Yeah, he would lose a lot of strength. Yeah. 2d6 strength for 2d4 rounds. And dazed for 1 round. So there you go.
What's his strength? Because if he does that shit
True
twice.
strike will make up for that, right? Right, Dan?
Yeah. There you go, Lewis. Negative my stats to 0.
I mean, if he does it,
Yo, can I cleanse myself? Doesn't that work?
if he can pull it off twice, your strength will be down to low enough where
Well,
I'm dead. Damn, I guess these niggas is that cheesy, huh? Implosion. Why don't you try that?
Oh my God, I'm
42 feet.
yeah, you'll pass that.
You're dealing. They of course they gotta buff up the one creature based off of fucking the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. That's a classic ass D&D monster. They had that. That Baylor's been out since what, first edition?
Yeah. You know, Implosion is a level 9 spell, too.
The Fortitude negates.
It's,
Implosion is a level 9 spell. Pretty cheesy.
He'll be all right.
it's got a flaming back. Damn, yo, this is called the Baylor Lord. Did you see that? Did you see the Baylor Lord?
That's the one I was talking about. Where is it? Hold on, I'm looking at it right now.
No, I was talking about the regular Baylor.
Yeah, it's the Baylor Lords. They're typically challenge rating 21 to 25.
You beat it, you get 1,000,000 XP.
The majority of Baylor
Barbarian,
Lords.
5
Look at that.
levels of
Majority of
Barbarian.
Baylor Lords. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about basic ass Baylor. We didn't even get to the Lords yet. A majority of Baylor Lords have several levels of Barbarian, Fighter, or Ranger.
Several.
But some instead have levels of Bard, Rogue, Sorcerer, Wizard, Cleric. Baylor Lords are
Yo,
unlimited.
let me meet a fucking Baylor
And they
bard. I'm
also.
So
curious what
basically,
a Baylor
the level
bard looks
21 is
like.
just it's a basic payload.
Yo, a Baylor Lord with bard level.
Baylor
Why
Lord
this nigga
has
Damn,
seem
look at this level
27
unnaturally
range
25
tall?
rounds.
level Baylor Lord.
Oh, he's
5
singing
level
that heavy
barbarian.
rock, that heavy metal right there. Let the body
Yo,
hit the floor. That's what he's
yo,
singing.
let me see a
Try
Baylor
to,
Lord whip out a banjo right quick and start
Yeah,
playing
son,
something.
and he's got corn playing in
yo,
the background. That's what's going on.
That shit's hilarious. A bard Baylor.
a Baylor
Yo,
Lord has.
Bard
Is he
Baylor.
dressed up like a typical bard too?
That's
With all his
Nah,
hats
he's
and shit?
dressed up like Marilyn
Yo, you know what's
Oh, get
hilarious?
out of here, Lou.
This
You
ba-
make my nigga badass so bad, yo. This
yo,
nigga got on the
you
fucking
know what's
poofy
you know
This
what's
shoes.
motherfucker got
hilarious?
these long
Yo,
black fingernails.
this
Yeah.
Baylor
He got the
Lord has 5 level
rings
barbarian
and
and
the
an intelligence
ring.
of
He got
24.
the ring all
If he was
around
a
him.
barbarian, this nigga's a
Loris, can I
buff,
ask you
son.
something?
He's a
He got on
bard.
a
Can I ask you
silk
something,
shirt,
Nah, he's
Loris?
pointy
got that.
hat
He's
with
got some
feathers.
white eyeshadow like David Bowie. The motherfucker like.
Nah, son.
Yo,
He
this
got on the
yo,
trousers with
this
the poofy trousers with the stripes that go down.
this barbarian has an intelligence of 24.
Man, I'm looking at this
Smartest
ability called
barbarian I
Life
ever
Drink.
seen.
Yo,
Cool.
did you see the ability called Life Drinker? If he kills a foe, he gets
Anytime
a
he
heal
kills somebody,
spell.
he gets.
Cast a level 20. The Baylor Lord, I mean, it's called, whenever the Baylor Lord slays.
You know what he does? You know what I have a Baylor
This is
like that
insane.
do?
24
No,
intelligence
no,
for a
no. Listen,
barbarian
listen,
Baylor
listen.
Lord.
If I had a Baylor
I've
Lord
never
like
seen a
that,
barbarian. That's
if I had a Baylor Lord with that ability, Darren, he'd have a necklace of imps around his neck, so that in the
Damn.
middle of
That's
battle
fucked
he'll
up.
just crush one and get a heal spell.
Yep, and just keep killing him.
That's fucked up.
That
That's so fucked up.
Look,
motherfucker be up in the air like, oh, you wounded me. He grabs one of
it
those
says,
imps.
it says additional.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's from Batman Who
No,
Laughs.
listen, listen.
cool.
Did you scroll to the bottom? It says additional unique
All it says is as
abilities.
long as it slays a living foe. You get some
Yeah, look at
closet
the
imps,
CMD
like he got them all
66.
strung up around his neck. Like
That's fucked up.
he's got like all their arms and legs and wings ripped off, where it's just the torso and the head. He's got them
A
like
Baylor
Oh, damn.
sewed
Lord.
it right
Lewis,
through
you
his
read that
collarbone,
part?
all around his neck.
Damn.
A Baylor Lord reduced to fewer than 50 HP almost always seeks to slay a neighboring creature and an ally if necessary in order to activate its life drink ability. So it's not beyond them to just kill one of their ally to freaking heal up.
They're fucking demons. What do you expect?
The Baylor Lord
They
is
don't care.
immune to swarm damage caused by
Fucking
swarms.
demons.
A
Look, it's
Baylord's spelling
allied to
abilities,
them.
Death
It's just
Thrones,
dual.
and
Like,
Flame Body can inflict electricity
Word.
damage instead of fire. That's from the Baylor.
Yep.
let's just keep in mind he could summon another Baylor.
Soul
If you're
Swallow.
fighting one
A
Baylor,
standard
you're
action, a
fighting
Baylor
two.
can inhale a
He's that
soul of a
desperate.
living creature within 30 feet.
Tell you what, if Baylor's about to fucking die, he ain't gonna be like, maybe I shouldn't summon this guy.
What the fuck? A Baylor is a standard action. As a standard action, a Baylord Lord can inhale the soul of a living creature within 30 feet. The target must make a fortitude save DC 10, half the Baylor Lord's racial hit dice, and the Lord's charisma, or die. The body of the human creature is killed in this manner is immediately transformed into a demon under the Baylor Lord's command. A Beazu, a succubus, or a shadow demon, according to the Baylor Lord's command. What the fuck is that? The Baylor Lord has an additional 20. No, has additional 20 spell-like abilities. 20th level
They
spells.
possess a unique ability. So it's not like they have all those abilities. It's one unique ability.
I'm looking at the bottom.
Listed are 3 sample Baylor abilities.
In a world just take angels,
these samples are by no means the entirety of the strange powers of Baylor Lord. Which means it's basically saying a dungeon master can make up new fucking abilities for Baylor Lords.
Pick one of those.
I could have one where
Nah, get that nigga Soul Drinker.
No, I'll have one where he can do Mage's Disjunction at will.
And wouldn't he have tried to
Yeah, here you go, Lord. She always busy with the Mage's Disjunction.
Getting tight because I'm destroying that.
He would go after freaking Osmodeus in 2 seconds with that shit. He'd be like, I have the ruby.
That's
no,
why
I don't. It's been disjointed. I guess I don't have a ruby rod anymore. What the fuck?
That's too much of a chance. It's too risky.
He know that nigga would counterspell that.
It's only like 20% chance.
He would counterspell that.
What about everything besides the
And then the Baylor would have no magic powers of his own after that.
Motherfucker, at will.
But Asmodeus,
but
Asmodeus' power is strong enough to. Baylor would. No, he can't
More than
fuck
kind
with
of
that. Can't fuck with
disjunction at will is a
Asmodeus.
problem, though. That nigga can shut down anything. He's the perfect weapon in this world. More than kind of disjunction at will. That's OP. You can shut down epic spells with that shit.
He said that.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that shit in Faerun at will. You gotta attract the attention of the gods of magic themselves.
Yo, Mystery will come down like, what the fuck is going on?
For real.
Who's destroying all this magic? She would.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You'll get a visit from Mistra or one of her champions and shit.
And then Talos comes down. I'm glad you destroyed shit.
I don't know, man. I think we can take it.
Yo, the gods be fighting with each other. Wow. So yeah, man, like you guys gotta like I said, there's nothing much for me left to guide. I gave you your character sheets.
I think
That's what I really want.
Lewis's speech is like delayed like
your
5 seconds.
characters are spending at least what they've agreed on up until Cynthia finishes her portals. So that's 60 days in total. That's enough downtime to qualify for your 2 levels, for your skills, for the spells that you've acquired, for the capital that you spent, for the resources that your characters use, the helping rebuild Cauldron, run your businesses, and you just leave. Oh, because like, all right, he's up.
I got a picture.
But ultimately, like during these 60 days, like your characters are also.
Thanks for the sheet.
Your characters also had to get together, talk about the cage rights and how to go about going to Shadowhorn.
Yeah.
And the drama already says she's joining up to help. She's talked with Valenum. But she got an additional ally on your team. Make up for
What level is she?
Make up for the 2 that you lost. She's a Movonic diva with 8 levels of Crusader.
I thought you were looking forward to that, man. Less people should be more manageable.
Yeah, Lewis said that from that long.
I know, man. Just 5 people should be a lot easier for you to manage now.
Who?
Why are you adding more NPCs now?
Well,
Not that I mind, but
it's good story.
Right. It's,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want her to
Because
be
why
more. I
not?
want her to be more involved. I want to develop her more as a character.
Okay. No, no. If it's for the story,
Yeah. No, I wanted it. Plus, I'm gonna be honest. You need another. You need somebody.
at least one chapter, right?
You need a quote unquote guardian angel right now. So you're fighting all these fiends, right? I mean, it makes sense that someone an exiled angel is gonna help you out. So. That's what she told. Yeah, she had that
And
conversation.
then a
She's
Baylor
like,
Tenari comes with Angel Slayer.
she's like, I'm not built for guard duty. Like, I don't want to do this. I need to take the fight up front. You guys can use all the help you can get. You guys have to
What's
move
she
on
built for?
for fucking fight.
She should have said that all along.
That means we gonna leave.
Actually, we had her guarding some dangerous criminals. I mean, it's not like it was just like pushovers. I mean,
Hey, Lou.
although didn't this guy escape the Beholder,
Yeah,
or is he still back at the Temple of Soul?
the drama's in advanced Movonic with 8 levels. No. She's a Movonic diva with 8 levels of Crusade. Um, the spell like abilities. She could do
What's that, like level 16?
she could do at will. Her hit dice is 14. So
Oh, so she's like a level 14 character?
not really. She's got a whole bunch of all these other abilities because of her nature. She's got dark vision, low light vision. She's immune to acid, cold, and petrification. She's resistant to electricity and fire. 10 bonuses +4 bonus to poison. Protective aura. She's basically got the same shit Metzor got. A lot of it. She's got tongue. She can speak any language whenever she wants. She has a protective aura, which means against attacks or effects created by evil creatures, it provides a +4 deflection bonus to AC and +4 resistance bonus and saving throws to anyone within 20 feet of her. So if you're within 20 feet of her fighting evil creatures, you basically have a ring of deflection
Cool.
+4 and a cloak of resistance +4 on you. Also functions as a magic circle against evil and a lesser globe of invulnerability.
Lou, I have a question, bro. About my character sheet.
Hmm.
Uh, my touch AC you have down here is 16, but I just got Shield Ward, and it's a passive ability that when I have my shield, my touch AC is increased by my shield bonus. So shouldn't it be 26 in parentheses when I have my shield? Instead, what you have is uh, well, you have 16, and
Apply
then in
touch
parentheses you
AC
have
check
21
and
against
on
range
checks or
attacks.
rolls to resist and on checks over grapple on check. Pretty sure I did the C and D at 5,000.
Yeah, you did the C and D, didn't you?
I didn't know that added. You know what it is? I didn't read that right. I didn't know they added the touch AC. So you got +7.
No, plus 10 is my shield bonus.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. That boy's a tank. That boy's a tank.
And against range attacks, it's 30. What?
That boy's a tank.
Plus 10 shield bonus.
Damn, 31 against
That's
range
a lot.
attacks. If a couple of us and fucking Dino would have a hard time shooting it.
That boy's a
Motherfucker
tank.
was blocking bullets.
For real, Captain America, baby. Even the touch AC,
Shooting
you just
what?
like a ping. Get your hand out of here, son. Shield in the way. That boy's a tank.
What's your touch AC, man?
Who just told you?
26, 31 against range attack.
Shit, niggas have problems hitting me with my touch AC. Nah, I
But
didn't
you
hit
got
this
you
him.
got a tank though. You paper
All right.
mache.
That's what's
Wow,
up.
that's pretty
If
pretty
they
good.
if they miss you, that's
Nah,
good for
no,
you.
no.
You lucky. If they hit you, it's a problem for you. You got
Sorry,
103 HP, nigga. Like you got a tank. My AC high, and then if they hit me,
Nah, not
I'm
really.
sitting on over 300
Nigga, I
HP.
still got 10 DR.
You're not supposed to be hit.
Let's see.
Nigga, I still got 10 DR.
Nigga, that ain't shit. These niggas hitting hard out here. Are you kidding
I
me?
got 10 DR, man.
I got 10 DR, ain't doing shit. Are you kidding me?
What?
And my
uh,
10
I got
DR is
10
ill. You
DR.
can't even get past it.
Nidrama can do
Yeah,
at
for me,
will.
that's good, nigga. 10 DR, 10 HP. Nigga.
Nidrama can do at will aid, continual flame, create food and water.
And I got 46 touches.
She can do death ward, detect evil, discern lies, prayer, and
Good shit. Tell her, nigga,
Just from arrows,
Lewis, I've been traveling around trying to get food and water for this
build
whole
from
goddamn
arrows.
city, and you were telling me she could do that?
she's not gonna abuse it. You use that shit fucking
You know, she got
all
death
the
ward, though.
time. What
That's
do you
what's
think
up. I
poor
need
people are
that. Let
gonna
me get
do?
that.
They're not gonna make their
Permanency.
own food and water.
This guy got all the wisdom he's supposed to know this shit.
Right.
Cynthia could easily go cast
I
sustenance
don't
on
hear that.
somebody, but what would that change? I would fuck things up.
Right. They still have
He's
no
just trying to
food.
help people.
Cynthia's not around. They still got no food.
Right.
Like
It'll help people be good.
the God's magic is there to supplement a mortal's.
Well, it's one thing to protect people from entities that don't belong in this world. It's another thing to do everything for them.
No, I didn't say do anything for them. I'm just saying we can
You
help them
gotta
out.
work, man. Gotta wash some dishes, earn your keep.
3 times per day, she could do blessed weapon, cure serious wounds, daylight,
Last weapon is
divination,
nice.
We're not trying to create a welfare state.
ethereal jaunt, neutralize poison, plane shift, remove curse, remove disease, remove fear. Once per day, she could raise dead.
Oh, zero jaunt. Somebody else supposed to have that in this
Yeah, she
party.
has ethereal jaunt too. There's a few spell abilities she doesn't have because she was exiled. She doesn't have any of her.
That's right. She got
She doesn't
ethereal
have
jaunt.
She doesn't have
You
the
don't.
holiest of her magic, like consecrate, hollow, holy smite, atonement. She doesn't have any of that. Commune.
Damn, son. That's embarrassing. That feels kind of weird for Cynthia, because that means Cynthia can cast those spells and she can't.
Right.
It's weird.
She's immune to negative or positive planar energy traits, so she could travel through the negative plane or the positive plane.
That's dope, yo.
Well, she's a Movonic diva, so her job is to like scour like the elemental planes and the material plane. I think it's both. The elemental plane and material plane.
Because those are the most
Whereas
hostile environments
the
to be in.
astral divas hang around the astral plane and the material plane. Where the monadic divas go?
They're just black. They don't got a
No,
role.
the Movonics were black. Monadic, I forgot what they are.
Yeah, Lewis Mental.
They're just they're token angels.
Lewis Mental goes back to that. Like,
Or maybe I'm thinking the Monadics are the ones that hang out in the elemental planes. I know, like, one of them hung around.
Lewis
Like
Mental
the angels
goes to
that
the
hung
lake.
around the elemental planes. Heavenly Deflection. She can, once per round, deflect range attacks and certain spells by just batting them away with her sword.
Yeah.
So if a range attack, ray, or a single target spell would ordinarily hit or affect her, she can deflect the attack or deflect the spell.
You know what's dope?
Wow.
That could be the premise for
That's better than
Somebody
the
shot
monk
like a
ability.
disintegrate ray at her and it hits her. She could.
That's better than the monk feat.
That's that what's cool about that is that could be the basis for the move that she taught from
She'll block it off.
Burnishing Shell.
For the shield, yeah.
Yeah.
She can change shape. She can assume any small, medium humanoid. She takes on the form of a Cholton woman in her humanoid form. They have a calm spirit that's pleasing to the inhabitants of the natural world. So unless magically compelled to do so, no plant or animal will attack a Movonic diva. So any plants or animals, they're not going to attack her.
Oh, nice.
So those summon creatures
Druid?
as being magically
She got any character list?
compelled to act. Summon creatures. They count as being magically compelled.
Yeah, because they got to do what they do. They follow your commands.
Right.
So.
But no trained animals. Like you can't just like buy like.
No, if you train an animal to attack and you go, "Hey, go attack," they're like, "Nah, that's an angel, buddy. I ain't fucking."
Gotcha.
she's a soothing angel. She makes me feel really good right now. I ain't about to stop there.
Yeah, what if
You can attack her.
what about a Baylor tonight versus
Does that
Nidra?
also goes for the animal companions too, right? Because they're not magically compelled to
That
like.
goes for animal companions. You still have to make handle animal checks with
Yeah,
your companions. You get a bonus,
right.
Mm-hmm.
but
Damn, that's embarrassing, son.
trying to get your animal companion to do something you don't want to, that
Yeah.
DC, you don't beat that DC.
So if you're like an evil ranger or
Your
evil
companion
druid,
will look at you like, listen, I ain't a goddamn robot. I ain't just, we're partners, bitch.
that sucks for evil druids or evil
What if
rangers.
what if you see the ranger just killed the fucking handle animal? He's like, you don't want to attack him? Blah. Those are God that bitch shoots the
As
animal in
an
the head.
evil
You
ass
don't want to do what I
ranger,
Well, he would
say?
have to be evil. He's
he
fighting a
would have to
fucking
be an
angel.
evil ranger. Favorite enemy, animal son.
He's fighting a diva, so I'm guessing he's evil to begin with. That shit's
You're right.
hilarious, though.
No, you don't want to listen.
He'd be
Arrows
like,
to the face.
final attack. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga. Put your ass down. Oh yellow, that's your new name, bitch. You'll be like, no.
I'm gonna get another one. Make sure it's a fiendish dog this time.
For real. Kill that one dude, summon nature's ally. Fucking bitch.
He said summon nature's ally.
Now you get to work.
Summons a blink dog like
I'll fucking kill you the same way. You better fucking damn
oh
son.
my god.
Ruthless.
Evil rangers. They're the true head.
Only son.
They're the real head of the pack.
Nigga tells
What?
the animal, just close your eyes. Cut the throat.
So you can cheat as an angel. You could just surround yourself with like a bunch of fucking dire lions and go to sleep. Niggas could never fucking come near you. Like, anybody gonna fuck with a bunch of a den of dire lions. Even for like a basic person, that's still a problem.
Unless it's a druid.
Wait, what? Oh, you mean
The evil druid would come in there like,
Yeah, just walk around with some big ass legendary fucking animals. Just chilling.
sleep inside a whale's mouth?
For real. Fucking dire gorilla just chilling.
Alright.
yeah, that big guy like.
Like I was saying, your characters need to. You got your character sheets. You guys have to send me stuff. You guys have to send me what your party's doing. Actually, I sent a whole bunch of shit on.
Mentor
I
walks up to
finished
Valet
typing
and
up. I
touches his
finished
shoulder and
typing up
blesses him.
all the cage right stuff, so it's all here.
I bless you, Valet.
What was that?
Hey, don't tell us nothing because you're gonna be spoiling shit. One of them better be a beholder. I mean, a Baylor. I bless you, Watson. Who bless on you?
I'll find nothing.
So
What the hell? Where is this thing?
yeah,
I
all
put
the
bless, guidance, resistance, and virtue on you. Hold that.
okay. Oh, this didn't bold or it bolded and italicized everything on my end. Weird. Anyway, yeah, all the cage right information is right there. So your characters know what you're dealing with. Um, yeah, like I said, this is nothing much left on my end. It's now the player's job
Where?
to formulate a plan. Get ready to go to Shatterhorn at some point. Let me know what
Alright.
spells are
I'm
on
gonna be
what
um
if there's if there's any extra magic items beyond the well, Claudius only took 37. Claudius only took 37 days for
what's happening with Zino?
his, but it took 60 for Cynthia. Zino made a bunch of metal cartridges for his gun, and he's been
Oh well, can
he's been guarding the sanctuary.
Claudius was fixing my other braces too, right? So
And
those fix
he's been
them.
hanging out at the sanctuary and guarding the sanctuary and help and on occasion he's been helping out with Cauldron.
Who, Sino?
Yeah, he's been helping Cauldron. He's been helping out their militia. He's been training, he's been training them, and he's been hanging out at the sanctuary and protecting the sanctuary as well. Well,
I'm putting together a list of spells that I'm gonna be casting on the party when we all get
yeah,
together.
Cynthia.
I want to sell one of my equipment, Lewis, that I'm not using.
I need at
The
least
what? The what? What'd you say?
I'm gonna sell one of my equipment that I'm not using in order to buy spell components with that money.
Okay.
That I have to sell one of my equipment so I can buy spell components
Which one?
because I don't think I have money. Let me see.
Yeah, I know you got two.
Damn.
From the 60 days, you
Yeah,
got.
I only got 2,000 GP. That's not enough to buy
Yeah,
spell
that was
components.
your that was that's your profits from your inn. You got
Where's
2,000 from your profits after the 60 days. Yeah, that was your profit. From
Oh, really? So I was broke. It's
yeah,
fine.
you were broke.
Where is it at? I I have a duplicate item. Oh, here it is. Yeah, he's broke, man. I don't know what's going on. Why he's broke like that? Supposed to be a businessman. Anyways,
We did to get
the
2 grand.
robe of mysterious
That's a lot of
conjuration and
money for
retaliation,
getting in 2 months.
because he made that same item, but on the vest. Huh?
Which item? What? There's 37
What
days.
happened?
Huh?
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you made 2 grand in 2 months from your inn, from one inn. Imagine owning multiple.
No, the robe of mysterious conjuration and retaliation.
Oh yeah, what about it? I thought. Yeah, he's not wearing that. He's got the ceremonial armor on instead.
I noticed that you have like when you yeah when you talk, I hear you like 10 seconds later.
Really? Doing that shit again?
Have you noticed that, Darren? Look at Lewis talk.
Yeah, I noticed a long time ago. I just don't say nothing.
Oh, this throws me off a little bit. Apply like I'll hear it like 5 seconds later. Must be that Twitch thing, man.
No. Is it better now?
Yeah. So Lewis, the robe of mysterious conjuration and retaliation. Let me see. I'm not talk again.
Hello?
Nigga, did you whistle just now or no?
I said
I didn't hear
hello.
him talk at all.
I don't hear nothing. No, I still.
Now you said hello. Yeah.
I'm still
There's like a 3 second delay.
Why is there a delay? I don't even get it.
I see. It's still a delay, right?
Yeah, he's talking to Watson right now. Yeah, it's like 5 seconds.
Like a 4 or 5 second delay, but it's fine. We'll deal with it for now.
I'm just gonna reload the whole thing.
He'll reply like 10 seconds later.
Is that better now?
Talk again.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I heard myself echoing in this.
All right.
I had to hit
Yeah. So I have
hit the reload, but all right.
Yeah, I have a duplicate item because in my torso, he created the vest of mysterious conjuration and dispelling, and for the body, he's not using the robe of
I would
mysterious
say yeah,
conjuration
the
and
robe is
retaliation.
not. Yeah, the robe can
Yeah,
robe can go.
yeah, that's a duplicate. Yeah, and because he has equipped the soul fire, determination, silken ceremonial armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, that robe could go. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. I'm gonna let me know how much money I get off of that, and then I'm gonna buy spell components during downtime. Because I know some of the spell components could be kind of pricey, like 2,000 GP just for
Hell yeah.
one casting. Just like one casting, 2,000 GP is fucking crazy. But whatever.
That's the price for powerful.
I know that's the price. That's like the limit on power. You know.
All right. So what are we doing? Are we done tonight, or are we going still?
I mean,
I want to go over my
like
character
I
sheet
said,
and get
everybody
back
can.
to
I was just
you and
saying, everybody
stuff.
can go over the character sheets. Your party's gonna have to come up with a plan of action and what
Mhm.
spells they're using to get buffed. What if there's any more magic items being crafted? If you guys are gonna wait, if you guys are gonna go longer than 60 days,
How long was Claudius in Nimbro for?
as long as you needed him to be. I mean, he could be. You could have it where he was going back and forth. I mean, you got teleport, so it's not like
Okay.
Hey Lou, I have a question. What feat would be good for
it's not like
Cynthia?
he's bound there. But
What feat
No,
would be
right.
what feat would be good for Cynthia against like people outside?
what?
Because I don't want to get invisible spell for her. I want to get that with my conjuring
Nine
Zalfar.
9,000 9,008.
Oh, I think Mez got.
Here, Pachado. Let me just give this one.
Yo, is there an Ioun stone that counters the spell magic?
What was that, Luz?
Here.
Okay. That was from the rope, or
That's
what
all.
he has total.
That's what you have total.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just deleted from my character sheet, right? The rope.
Yeah, just delete it. Wow. Somebody in your cabal will make use of it.
Yeah. Sure.
This is such a interesting robe of power. We will take it off your hand. Here's compensation for it. And they basically got you material components that you need.
Mhm.
What did Cynthia need?
Um, I didn't want to give her. I changed my mind on giving her the invisible spell. I wanted to give that to Zalfar. Um, what I wanted for her is there what feat would you recommend for a cleric that's good against people outside? Because that's where her focus is. That's what the phone type. So she's focusing on that. One of her favorite spells is a
Alignment channel?
channel.
Deals damage to outsiders instead of undead.
She usually ends up using her
I
channel
would say she's a
energy to.
chronology for buffs and heals, so
What about for spellcasting? Do you think spell penetration
feats
would be good
against
for her?
outsiders. I would say yes, spell penetration, considering how many spell resistance creatures you've been up against. Spell penetration would be a better choice. The invisible spell sounds like something for covert agents or some shit. Like, I don't really see her getting
Yeah,
use out of it. No visual manifestation.
I'm gonna have fun with that with Zalfon because it'll be fun for him to be able to do stuff like summon things that are like invisible to other people. Like you can summon Edvard's tentacles, but they're invisible, and so we
Mm.
could trick people into like going into them, stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
I think that'd be better for him. He could summon an invisible pit
Oh, you're talking about for your summoner? Yeah,
for
that'd
my
be something
summoner.
better for your summoner.
That'd be better for him. For her, it's like,
You said invisible.
mm-hmm.
People will be, hey guys, hold on. All right, run.
Yeah.
What you do? Don't worry.
Don't worry.
They're like, get him! Oh shit! The fuck? They're like invisibly in the air and shit. Like, what the fuck did you do?
It's fucking cool, man.
That's some demonic shit, man.
How's that demonic?
Can't see what the hell is going on. That's some Cthulhu shit. What's grappling me? Ah! There's something invisible in my ass.
You see your mouth open and
What is it?
you don't know what's going in there.
They're horrifying. Get the hell out of here. That shit. Um. Yeah. So like, your the party needs to. That's what we have between our weeks of sessions. That's what we have WhatsApp for. We can
So yeah, I'm gonna put up a list. I'm gonna give it to Louis, and I'm also gonna write
Say
up
yeah.
a list for you guys so that you guys remember. Because I think the reason why you guys probably forget your buffs is because you don't have like your own copy of it. You know what I mean, it's not like you put
Yeah,
pictures
you're
of
right.
it. So I'm gonna give you a printout of all of like the spells that are on you pretty much permanently, or at least for like the whole duration of our like um our uh, our adventure.
Gotcha.
And so that way you'll know what it is, and forget the spell, then you can mark it off that way.
All right, Mac can put that together. I know Claudius is gonna be putting his stuff together.
So what's the count of the dispel magic? Is there a shield I can get
This nigga
that
said, "I'm
counts?
going home."
Anyway, as for
No,
the
I'm sorry. That's what the hell said.
Dispel
as for the
magic.
group as a whole, I sent you I sent you guys information on the cage rice. You already know where they're possibly located. You know how to get there. It's just a matter of gearing up and formulating a plan of
We're gonna get some potions.
like what to do when you get there. What happens if so and so attacks, or
Right.
if we come face to face with this person? What kind of what tactic we're gonna like strategize, plan ahead. You guys are
So any of those people that we got intel from Cynthia,
you haven't heard anything
this
from
place that we're going to, any of them could be fair play. Then anyone could be there. Some, maybe not all, or maybe all.
yeah, maybe all. The cage rates really have nothing else left to do now except put up a defense if they get attacked.
Well, yeah, Valenum
They
points out.
haven't come after you guys. You guys kept waiting for something to come after you. So far, nothing.
Uh,
We
that-
go there and they got 100 arrow man. I'm gonna be
So
blacking them all night.
it's
well,
probably best to assume they're doing the same thing, which is gearing up
they're
for
prepping.
you, prepping for
We
other
did a major
things.
blow to them.
Maybe they've got another. Maybe they've got a plan B or C this whole time. But
The only issue that they still have an advantage because they could be scrying on us right now because we don't have any protection against it. But each one of
Yes, we
them
do.
have rings with
I
non
do.
protection on it.
I got the
On
I
top
got
of
the
that, they
tech. I
have
got the text prime. I
oh,
got the text grind, so
but that's just
which lasts like
so
24
that's just
hours.
on Claude. That's
now
on
But
you.
Claudius is
that's just
away.
on
They could
that's just on Claudius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could easily be scrying on anybody else.
right.
Lewis, Metzawar's next item is non-detection. Is there an item like that?
Isn't there a risk though when you're
Yeah, it's
trying
called
to
an amulet of
when
non-detection.
you
Yeah, let me get that.
It's a little
yeah.
late though. They already
Metzawar
No,
that
I think
next.
it's called an amulet of proof against detection, something weird like that.
Yeah, Metzawar wants to get an amulet of proof against detection.
Well, holy,
Please.
better request that to Claudius.
I got Claudius has mind blank now, so you don't even gotta do
Nah, he don't.
like
Yeah,
yeah.
Claudius is like
You don't even need it.
Yeah.
It's hard to
he's
locate
like I
Claudius
don't
now.
exist at all.
Even though Cabal is gonna have a hard time trying to locate Claudius, footstep now.
The Cabal provided that
Oh
shit.
shit.
The
Be like, yeah,
Cabal is like,
yeah,
here's a
man.
great spell that we used
Sin
amongst our.
casted her highest
The
level.
Cabal gave you that spell.
Cynthia casted her
Saying,
highest
can you say,
level.
yo, my boy
Her
Metzawar
highest
Oh,
needs an
level
amulet of proof against
divination
detection
That's
while you're
spell.
one
there?
of my bonus spells.
Well, that's what I mean. Your
Cynthia,
bonus spells comes from somewhere. I'm saying that's where it came from.
Cynthia
Well, that is
casted her.
true. That is true.
Cynthia casted her highest level divination spell, which is 8th level now, so it's nothing to sneeze at. And still, she couldn't locate any of them, which means they're being protected by a ninth level magic or better.
Mm.
They ain't fucking around.
It's either they each have something on them, or they're in a place, which is probably Shadowhorn itself, possibly, where
They can't do anything.
they can.
Because Palladium has one of the cage rice rings on, which has non-detection. But I don't think that's
Oh,
It's a
word.
necessarily
Install
location.
that?
Yeah, no, this one it goes through non-detection.
right.
Yo, Lewis, can I get
Yeah, it
a can
goes
I
through
get
non.
a
They just
item
said
stone of
nothing short of a
non-detection?
mind blank can
Finally.
or a deity,
And clearly Cynthia knows that
which is
D-ring is
another thought.
but why would the deities be helping them
May
though?
not be something that's specifically a deity, but with deific powers, or it could be that Addie
Mmm.
Marcus is protecting their locations.
Addie Marcus.
Addy Marcus or Mephistopheles.
Or an artifact. One of the
Or an
two.
artifact, because it was an
Well,
artifact that
yeah,
protected, that blocked the teleportation.
true.
The characters have theories.
Yeah, because
Whatever the case is, you
the
can't
Trish Shackle was
you can't get a
yeah.
lock on them, even with your most powerful divination. But you do have a lock on a location.
Another question that Claudius would have brought up to Cynthia: are any of them, could they be imprisoned under them? I can't think. What's that spell that the ones that you could binding? You know, like greater binding. There we go. Are any of them susceptible to that spell? Especially since Cynthia found out their true name.
Deerweed would be, but
Some of
you
them,
won't be able to do that on the rest of them. Of the members aren't extra planars, so it
No,
won't
not
work
even
on
the
them.
no
not
binding.
even the only monk.
Well, you have the Mephlings, so I guess it'll work on him
You
too.
talking about the 8th level spell, binding?
Yeah, binding. Yeah.
It can work on any living creature.
Oh, any living creature though, it's extra planars.
Talking binding, it's a mind affecting spell. If they're immune to mind affecting effects, I ain't
Mm,
gonna do much.
This is not mind affecting. This is not mind affecting.
Binding?
Greater binding, right? Is that mind affecting? I thought it was a conjuration.
It's a level 8 sorcerer wizard spell. Oh, you mean the summon one? That's what he's
Yeah,
talking
the summon
about.
one. I think it only works on extra planar.
It only works on extra planar, so D-Read.
okay, so I wasn't right. I was like, huh? I thought it was for like capturing
D-Read, who else is extra planar?
the assassin dude, the
The
Mephlings.
Mepling, a
It's only two
Slayer.
dudes I remember. Extra planar.
Yeah, they gotta have a hit dice of 18 or less.
I wonder if the Shadarkai is extra planar.
Oh yeah, I
Yo, I
forgot
need
that
some
dude in the chat.
non-detection.
Because if we could take at least 2 or 3 of them
Yeah,
down to
Shadarkai
planar
is
binding,
extra planar. Zokek
that would
is extra planar.
yeah that's something to look into. We could knock 2, maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then send them straight to that Cynthia's plane of doom.
Zokek.
Well,
And
Cynthia
they can
mentioned
teleport out
to
with Kai,
Mr.
like,
Claudius that she has a spell that automatically can send a creature back to their home plane. She just has to be able to connect with the horns. That's called horns of Cerberus. It's one of the effects that she gets when she casts celestial aspect.
Mm.
She's never tried to use it because
And you know what?
getting in close would be dangerous. But with the magic power she has
You know,
now, she could give herself the ability to make the touch attack stick. And once she connects with it, if the extra plane it automatically gets sent back to the plane. The only problem is
yeah,
like
because
if we're fighting them on their native plane, then it won't work because we're already on their native plane.
right, but now we're in our plane, and if we
Right.
could at least bind some of them are out whatever location we choose, we have the advantage.
Right.
We could summon them at the Temple of Soul, and there they'll be basically at our mercy.
Mm-hmm.
They won't even be expecting it. So that could work. And I think we could gather up items that they hate, so that will lower their save.
Right.
We have an angel with us. Most freaking creatures from the lower planes they hate angels.
Cynthia's
So
going into this completely geared for taking out extra planar creatures. However, the thing is, only 3 of the members that we know of are extra planar. They made to Cynthia, they're the most dangerous members. So that's why she's preparing for them specifically. But the rest of the crew, we still
mm,
gotta handle the people who are natives, who are still like hella powerful. So,
right,
but you and I, we should probably focus on extra planar dudes because extra planar is usually the ones with like spell like abilities and all that shit.
okay. Like I said, since we know their full name, any one of these 3 creatures, at least the weakest out of the 3, we could probably bind them and imprison them right now without we having to waste resources fighting them in their own home turf. If we could just freaking summon them, that's a disadvantage that extra planar creature have when they're in the material plane, especially when fighting high level characters like us. So we could basically easy pickings, just
Yeah,
summon them.
let's go for it, yo. Let's try to do it.
Assuming their hit dice is not higher
That's-
than 18.
Right.
exactly. The last person we will even consider is Deirdre because he's the leader of the outfit, so he's probably the highest level one.
Cynthia's got to get
So out of the
notification.
3,
Actually, since Cynthia's knowledge, Zokek and D-Read, they're weak.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 down. The other one, what did I say the other one would be? Oh, the
Oh,
Mephilim.
the Nephilim.
Maybe, maybe not.
Mm.
He's the only one that they could try, but he's, yeah, the
So
other
only
two,
one of them has a 50-50.
yeah,
Yeah.
The other two are too strong, right?
yeah.
It's worth a shot. And then we could further interrogate them and
Oh,
find out more information that, we could do that next time we play. Get that shit set up.
yeah.
There's only one spell that I'm missing. The level 3 spell, that's the one that the angel has. You know that detect evil? The circle one?
Magic circle against evil.
Oh, the
That, yes, I
elementals
need
are
that spell. So,
outsiders. Never mind.
huh?
What?
Planar
They're
beast.
elementals?
The only elementals are outsiders. Theory would be the only one. Nephilims are
They're outside of natives.
humanoids. They may
Oh.
be extraplanar, but they're humanoids and not outsiders. That's why they're not really why they're because they're born from a union. They're born randomly from unions between methods, which are actual outsiders. But well, I got the whole history on the freaking thing, but they're
So they
humanoids.
cannot be bind or
They
yes?
can't be bound. Neither can Dokek. Dokek's Fey, extraplanar, but they're not. He's not an outsider. He's a Fey creature that lives in the plane of shadow. They're native to the plane of shadow, but he's not an outsider. Fey. So Deerd would be the only one, but Deerd's too
Too
powerful.
powerful.
Right. Oh, well.
That rules all three out.
What level was that? You remember the ice Galuga that was guarding the Temple of Soul before? What level was that, dude? That we ended up banishing?
Oh yeah, I forgot this guy pulled out this shit and actually banished this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them back to our soul.
This guy said, "I'm gonna summon this motherfucker." Remember me?
Yeah, he plays on. I remember he paralyzed a whole bunch of people in our party too.
He
Like,
was
oh shit,
fucking people up,
some
and you managed to banish him.
he was fucking people up. Yeah,
There was Secrets of the
yeah.
Soul Pillars. Yeah, chapter 7. Galuga.
You know you. I know he had a whole bunch
You
of
know
ice
you.
theme abilities. Ice.
He's worth a shot. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna recruit that dude.
assuming he's not stronger than a basic Galugon. Basic Galugons are. No, not devil. No, it is devil. Basic
It's the
Galugons
devil,
are
I think.
14 hit dice.
Oh damn!
Greater planar can capture something up to 18 hit dice.
Up to 18, yeah. So he's definitely
So if he's, I
fodder.
mean, if he's basic, the characters were aware that he was pretty strong. You're not sure how strong. He could have been 16 hit dice. He
Uh,
could have been 18. You're not sure. But
I hope he's 16, 17. That means he's stronger. I'm about to dominate that guy. Bring him along.
Oh, did
why
you
am I
count?
getting it?
You
What
count
the
to wake
fuck?
up, bro. I think I just went back to
Is he burying his face in your arm?
look at the eyes closed. She's nuts.
He fell asleep on you. Damn, this cat is mad lonely.
You shouldn't be saying that. Yours older.
This cat's mad lonely. Motherfucker's like, oh man, it's so he's so warm. I could bury my face in his arms.
With the eyes
You
closed.
about
No,
to you
man.
could take him home.
His,
I'm about
his,
to.
his owner,
I should. So he would
owner
freak out.
neglect.
He would. He'd be like, what the fuck? No, he'll calm down. He'll be high as fuck from all the contact.
Probably. Hiding somewhere in the pantry. Just
High ass Lucci. You see Lucci like this.
fat as fuck. I'll tell you, he'll lose a lot of weight. I'll tell you that much. He'll be a deed-ass cat.
He said he'll put the cat to
Take that
work.
nigga to the gym with me. Mix some protein in his cat food, son. Have like a deed, son.
He's trying to pour some protein powder in his cat. In the fucking milk.
I'll give Lucy back to you in 3 months. They can come back deed as a motherfucker.
He'll fuck up the dog, man.
Cassie be like, what? Pow! Slap the shit out of Cassie. Take Cassie's feet and rub it in the carpet. You smell that? It's mine. Alright, guys, man.
That's hilarious. This cat is out.
I'm about to ruin his night right now because I gotta go. And he hella hot.
Yeah, Louis. So I'll be ready to bring that
He's a
Gulladon
warm ass
back.
cat, isn't he?
Hell
Shelly said
warm,
Shelly
bro.
used to. Shelly always liked it when he slept. And he doesn't sleep in our bed because the dog's always in there now. But he used to sleep in our bed and go underneath the covers and be by her feet. And she's like, my feet's real, because her feet's always cold. So a cat would keep her feet warm.
Shit, natural feet warmer.
Because he's like mad hot. She's like, oh, he's keeping my feet warm. When he gets near me, I kick him away. I'm like, you too damn high. Get out of here.
He's mad hot. So my lap is on fire.
Yeah. All that body heat. Look at this.
Too much body. Oh yeah. I have to give you those 4 feats for Nehemiah. Although now that I didn't know that you were
It's not
bringing
even just
new
feats.
drama around.
You gotta
So
tell
I'm
me
not sure.
his ability scores.
Oh, I have
You
that.
gotta do
right
all
there.
that. I have that all on here. Ability scores, any feats, any powers.
I don't know if he's to give him. I mean, he only has 4. It's not a lie. But I want him to count.
And then,
Should I
yeah,
go
you
with an
got. I mean, you got.
weapon? I want to go with an exotic weapon because he's exotic. You know, he comes from this land. I want to get a weapon that represents his culture.
Can't even fucking.
At the same time, night. So I want him to use spear and
Spirit
shield.
shield.
You want the shield? What? Spear and shield.
Spear and shield.
It's not just spears. You talking about Cholton? Is he Cholton? There's another weapon. I mean, spears is one of them. Spears, bows,
The weapon I'll be good for on
melee weapon. Oh, for a knight here. Spear. They also had. There's another weapon that they use. Shoot,
Is it exotic?
I don't think so. I think it's just like. Fuck, I gotta look it up. I was just reading about it
If I could get an exotic weapon with
because they came out. Cause you know how like everything. You know how like everything. Fifth edition is Forgotten Realms based now. Like that's the flagship campaign now. Like Greyhawk. So, like all their adventure modules have been set in Forgotten Realms. Even classics that weren't even originally ever set in the realms. They put them shits in the realms.
Oh shit!
So Temple of Elemental Evil, they got that in the realms. And they even have a backstory for it. So like, even though Temple of Elemental Evil has always been like a pure Greyhawk like adventure, they got this whole background
I played.
of Temple of Elemental Evil in the realms.
I played in that campaign.
Just so they can
I played
have
in
it
that
in the
campaign.
realms. I'm reading the lore. I'm
Return
like,
to Elemental Evil.
motherfucker. So they did the same thing with Tomb of Annihilation with Acerak the Lich. So they had it where Acerak the Lich was. There's more than one Tomb of Annihilation. It is not just that one in Greyhawk. He goes to different. He's so powerful. He goes to different worlds and builds these tombs all over these different worlds. And he has one in the realms, and it's in Chult.
Well, that brings up a question to me, Lou.
But I think you have to go there because you have to go there because he set something up in the tomb that he built in Chult for. There's this phenomenon going around where anybody who's been resurrected from the dead slowly starts to die, slowly starts to decay and go back to being dead again, and rises an undead creature. So like since Zion, like for example, Zionel's been raised from the dead. Like he would, nothing could stop it. He slowly started to lose his life force over time, and he'd end up going right back to being dead again. So what's been going on? So basically resurrection magic's been fucked up, and I think as you're doing the adventure, you find out that like it's the souls of these people that have been formerly resurrected are actually being ripped right back out, and they're being fed to something. It's being fed to like this magical fucking artifact that Acerec built in there to like power himself up.
Damn.
Right. So basically, it takes place in Chult. So like this book has like a whole bunch of like information, like new information, old and new. I say a mixture of all the new information of Chult. So I'm like, it just came out recently, and somebody scanned the whole book. So I downloaded it. I started reading through it like crazy. But I was like these guys are like, I mean, not in Chult, but you're near it. You know, you're like basically next to it. So obviously all that intermingles since it's so close. And I started just pouring through that shit. It's got all this lore, extra lore and Chult that wasn't there before, and they were talking about the weaponry, and I can't remember what it was. It's like a common weapon. You know, like you go to Cormier and it's common to see like long swords. If you go with the certain barbarian tribe, they like to use war hammers. Like it depends. You know, there was a weapon in Chult.
All right, guys, have a good night.
All right, Pachado. Catch you later. But yeah, so for now,